Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. As the trade deadline approaches, the Los Angeles Dodgers have once again made a significant roster move, sending relief pitcher Noah Davis to the Minnesota Twins. This transaction might seem minor on the surface, but it carries some interesting layers when you dig into the story behind the player, his struggles, and what this could mean for both teams moving forward. Noah Davis, a right-handed pitcher who has seen his share of ups and downs throughout his career, was designated for assignment by the Dodgers just last week before being claimed by the Twins, who are looking to bolster their bullpen depth as they eyed a stretch run in the American League Central Division. The Dodgers received cash considerations in exchange, a relatively quiet deal that reflects the current state of Davis's performance and potential. For Minnesota, the addition of Davis means they now have an open spot on their 40-man roster, allowing them to send him directly to AAA St. Paul. This move provides the Twins with a chance to evaluate Davis at the minor league level. First, to see if he can regain the form that once made him a promising arm in the minors and a potential asset for a big league bullpen. Looking back, Noah Davis's journey through professional baseball has been anything but straightforward. After signing a minor league contract with the Boston Red Sox during the offseason, Davis didn't stay with Boston long. On opening day, the Dodgers saw an opportunity and traded for him, bringing him into their organization with hopes that he could add valuable innings to their pitching staff. Initially, he spent much of the season at the AAA level in Oklahoma City, refining his mechanics and command in hopes of earning a call-up. When that call finally came, Davis found himself on the Dodgers' major league roster, pitching in 5 games and logging 6 innings overall. However, the transition to the majors proved challenging. His earned run average ballooned to 19.50, largely due to a single disastrous outing against the Houston Astros on the 4th of July. In that game, Davis was hit hard, giving up 10 runs on 6 hits and 3 walks. It was a rough night that dramatically skewed his statistics and raised questions about whether he was ready to handle the pressure and quality of hitting in the big leagues. Some speculated that the Astros might have had an edge, perhaps knowing what pitches were coming, an unsettling thought for any pitcher. While his major league numbers this year have been rough, Davis's performance at AAA has been far more encouraging. He posted a solid earned run average of 3.94 across 32 innings, showing glimpses of the potential that initially drew attention to him as a prospect. This disparity between his minor and major league performances is not uncommon, but it presents a critical challenge for the Twins. Can they help Davis bridge that gap and develop him into a reliable bullpen piece at the highest level? Before his time with the Dodgers, Davis pitched for the Colorado Rockies, a franchise known for its hitter-friendly ballpark. Pitching at Coors Field has historically been one of the toughest assignments for any pitcher due to the thin air and expansive outfield that tends to favor hitters. This environment undoubtedly contributed to Davis's struggles with the Rockies and impacted his overall statistics. Nevertheless, he continued to persevere, working to adjust his approach and refine his skills. The trade to the Twins marks a new chapter in Davis's career. Minnesota's decision to add him to their system shows that they see something worth investing in, perhaps believing that with the right coaching and a fresh start, he can overcome the difficulties he has faced and carve out a role in their bullpen. For the Dodgers, moving on from Davis allows them to focus on pitchers who are more consistent and better suited to their championship aspirations. Looking at the broader picture, this kind of move exemplifies the constant evaluation and adjustment teams make during the season. Roster spots are precious commodities, and every move carries implications that ripple through both the major league club and the minors. For players like Davis, trades represent both an opportunity and a challenge, a chance to reset, prove themselves, and find their place in a competitive landscape. As the Twins integrate Davis into their AAA roster, the coming weeks will be critical. He will need to demonstrate that he can handle the mental and physical demands of professional baseball and make the necessary adjustments to thrive against hitters at this level. Should he succeed, there's a pathway back to the majors waiting. If not, his journey might take another turn, as it often does in the unpredictable world of baseball. This trade also serves as a reminder of how fine the margins are between success and struggle at the highest level. A player who dominates in the minors can find the jump to the majors daunting, facing hitters who exploit even the smallest mistakes. For fans and analysts, watching how players like Noah Davis adapt and evolve is part of what makes the sport so compelling. The storylines of resilience, adaptation, and the pursuit of excellence. Ultimately, the Dodgers and Twins have made a transaction that might fly under the radar compared to blockbuster deals. But it highlights the depth and complexity of roster management in Major League Baseball. Every player movement is a piece of a much larger puzzle, influenced by performance, potential, team needs, and timing. Noah Davis's path through professional baseball reflects the often unpredictable and grueling nature of the sport, especially for pitchers trying to establish themselves in the major leagues. His story is one of perseverance, constant adjustment, and the ongoing battle to find consistency amidst the pressures of competing at the highest level. For many players like Davis, the difference between success and struggle can hinge on factors both on and off the field, from pitching mechanics and mental approach to the support systems provided by teams. When Davis was initially signed by the Boston Red Sox on a minor league deal, it represented an opportunity to re-enter the system of a storied franchise, a chance to impress and potentially work his way back into major league consideration. However, baseball's landscape changes rapidly, and within a short period, he was acquired by the Dodgers. This quick move underscored how teams continuously scout and pursue pitchers who show promise or could fill specific needs, especially bullpen arms, which are always in high demand during the grind of a long season. His time with the Dodgers presented both opportunity and challenge. Starting the season in AAA Oklahoma City, Davis was able to log valuable innings, fine-tuning his pitch selection and working on command issues that had previously limited his effectiveness. The jump to the majors, though, is notoriously difficult. Even the best performances in the minors do not guarantee success against the vastly superior hitting talent found in the big leagues. Davis's struggles in 5 major league appearances, particularly that crushing outing against the Astros, highlight just how unforgiving this transition can be. Pitching against a powerhouse like Houston is an intimidating task for any pitcher, let alone one still adjusting to the majors. The Astros are renowned for their disciplined, savvy approach at the plate, and on July 4th, Davis was overwhelmed, conceding 10 runs in a single game. This type of performance can shake a pitcher's confidence, and it was no surprise that his earned run average spiked dramatically as a result. In baseball, one bad outing can significantly distort statistics, but it also serves as a learning moment, a tough lesson in handling adversity and coming back stronger. Despite this setback, Davis's minor league performance provides a beacon of hope. Maintaining an earned run average under 4 over 32 innings at AAA is a respectable accomplishment, signaling that he retains the tools and ability to succeed at a high level. The Twins' decision to take a chance on him indicates their belief in his potential to bounce back. Minnesota has a history of developing pitchers and often gives players the time and resources they need to adjust and improve. Their organization could be just the right environment for Davis to rebuild confidence and refine his skills. The context of Davis's previous tenure with the Colorado Rockies adds another layer to the story. Pitching in Coors Field has long been recognized as one of the toughest challenges in baseball. The thin air and expansive dimensions create a hitter-friendly environment that inflates pitching statistics and tests a pitcher's ability to adapt. Many talented pitchers have struggled in Colorado, and Davis was no exception. His numbers there, which were less than stellar, were influenced heavily by the difficult conditions. Moving away from that context, especially to a team with a more pitcher-friendly home ballpark, might offer him a fresh start and better odds of success. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. An explosive buzz is rocking the baseball world as rumors swirl about a potential blockbuster move that could reshape the Dodgers lineup in a spectacular way. Whispers from insiders suggest that Kyle Tucker, one of the most dynamic offensive forces in recent years, might be donning the iconic Dodgers uniform soon. And it's all reportedly happening with a record-breaking deal in the works. Tucker has been turning heads with his powerful bat and clutch performances, making him one of the most coveted players on the market. The possibility of him joining Los Angeles is creating a frenzy among fans and analysts alike, who are imagining the seismic impact such an acquisition would have on the Dodgers' already formidable offense. Known for his blend of power, speed, and consistent hitting, Tucker's arrival could signal a new era of dominance for the team. The Dodgers, always aggressive in pursuit of top talent, seem poised to make a splash. This rumored contract, said to be record-setting, indicates the high value the franchise places on securing Tucker's talents. While details remain closely guarded, speculation hints at a multi-year agreement that could break previous records for player contracts within the organization, underscoring the Dodgers' ambition to build a lineup capable of contending for multiple championships. What makes this potential signing even more tantalizing is the timing. With the MLB offseason in full swing, teams are jockeying to position themselves for the next campaign. The Dodgers' interest in Tucker, if true, would be a strategic masterstroke, potentially addressing gaps in their lineup and adding a new layer of firepower that opponents will have to reckon with. Of course, nothing is set in stone yet. Sources emphasize that negotiations are ongoing, and while optimism is high on both sides, the deal's finalization is not guaranteed. Fans are urged to stay tuned as this story develops, but the mere possibility of Kyle Tucker in Dodger blue is enough to ignite imaginations and send shockwaves through baseball circles. Should this deal come to fruition, it will mark one of the most exciting offseason moves in recent memory. The Dodgers, already a powerhouse, would elevate their offensive arsenal to unprecedented levels. Meanwhile, Tucker would gain a platform on one of baseball's biggest stages, with a chance to etch his name alongside the legends who have worn the Dodgers jersey before him. As the rumor mill spins and excitement builds, one thing is clear: the baseball world is watching closely, eager to see if this explosive attack will soon become a reality. Could Kyle Tucker be the missing piece that catapults the Dodgers into a new championship era? Time will tell, but the buzz alone is enough to make every fan's heart race. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.